Lesson 1: Mastering Math Skills.
I am good at addition and subtraction, but I am not good at division.
That is a common struggle. Division can be quite tricky.
I often feel confused when I encounter larger numbers.
Have you tried breaking the problem into smaller parts?
I have not. How does that work?
For instance, you can divide by simplifying the numbers first.
That makes sense. Simplifying can make division less intimidating.
Exactly. You can also use multiplication to check your work.
That is a good idea. It creates a sense of reassurance.
Additionally, practicing with real-life examples can help as well.
Real-life examples? Like sharing pizza or dividing candies?
Precisely. Those scenarios make division more relatable and fun.
I love pizza. Perhaps working with food can enhance my understanding.
That sounds delicious. Making math practical can really help.
I will definitely try that approach. What about other math areas?
Geometry is fascinating. It involves shapes and their properties.
I enjoy visually understanding shapes. That part is more engaging for me.
Yes. Drawing diagrams can clarify many concepts.
I agree. Art and math can go hand in hand.
They certainly can. Let us explore more ways to make math enjoyable.
I look forward to discovering new techniques together.
Lesson 2: Navigating Health Awareness.
It is alarming how people navigate their private lives today.
Indeed. They face a minefield of new strains of viruses.
Absolutely. The threat of diseases is constantly evolving.
And then there is the ascending shadow of AIDS and its implications.
That is a serious concern. Awareness is crucial for everyone.
Yes. Education can help prevent the spread of these infections.
How do you think society has responded to these issues?
There has been progress in awareness, but more education is needed.
True. Many still hold misconceptions about these diseases.
It is vital to dispel myths and provide accurate information.
What role do you think media plays in this?
Media can be a double-edged sword. It raises awareness yet can misinform.
That is a good point. Responsible reporting is essential.
Likewise, open conversations among friends can foster understanding.
Yes. Discussing these topics without stigma is important.
Have you participated in any health workshops lately?
I attended one focused on sexual health and safe practices.
That sounds beneficial. What were the key takeaways?
They emphasized the importance of regular testing and communication.
Those are crucial elements for maintaining health.
People must remember that knowledge is empowering.
Exactly. The more informed we are, the better decisions we can make.
Here is to promoting open dialogue about health education.
Lesson 3: Planning for Success.
I believe we have devised a great strategy for the launch.
I completely agree. It seems well thought out.
What is the timeline for the launch?
We are aiming for a launch in the third quarter of this year.
That sounds feasible. Do we have all the necessary steps outlined?
Yes, we need to finalize the marketing plan and production timeline.
What about testing? Have we included that in our schedule?
Absolutely. Testing is critical to ensure everything runs smoothly.
When do you suggest we start the testing phase?
I think we should initiate it 6 weeks before the launch date.
That gives us enough time to make any adjustments.
Exactly. Flexibility will be key as we approach launch day.
How will we measure the effectiveness of our launch strategy?
We can track social media engagement and sales metrics post-launch.
Those are great indicators. We should also consider customer feedback.
Yes, listening to our customers will help us improve future products.
I can already envision the excitement surrounding the launch.
Me too. It is always rewarding to see hard work pay off.
Let us keep our communication clear as we move forward.
Absolutely. Team collaboration will be essential for success.
Here is to a successful launch and the journey ahead.
Lesson 4: Exploring budget travel.
I found a lovely hotel for our getaway.
Absolutely. Is it a budget-friendly option?
Yes, it is very affordable, which is great for us.
Good. I hope it has a nice view.
According to the website, many rooms overlook the city.
That sounds wonderful. A nice view makes all the difference.
I agree. Imagine waking up to a beautiful sunrise.
That would be fantastic. It sets a positive tone for the day.
Plus, we can enjoy breakfast while admiring the scenery.
That sounds perfect. Breakfast with a view is a win-win.
What are some other amenities the hotel offers?
I believe there is a rooftop terrace and a small pool.
Lovely. That will give us a place to relax after exploring.
Absolutely. Do they offer any free activities?
Yes. They have guided tours of the local area.
That is incredible. We can discover more without extra costs.
I love that. Exploring local attractions is a must.
Have you looked into the nearby restaurants as well?
Yes. There are several restaurants within walking distance.
Fantastic! Finding good dining options nearby is important.
This trip is shaping up to be quite enjoyable.
Indeed. The combination of affordability and great amenities is ideal.
Here is to a memorable getaway filled with adventure.
Lesson 5: Treasures from the Past.
Look at all these clothes. There are so many interesting pieces here.
I know. Some of these clothes had been my grandmother's.
Really? That is wonderful. Do you have any favorite memories attached to them?
Definitely. I used to watch her dress up for special occasions.
How lovely! It must bring back a lot of memories.
It really does. Each piece tells a story.
Have you thought about keeping any of these items?
I might keep a few as a tribute to her.
That sounds like a beautiful idea. Which ones stand out the most?
This vintage dress catches my eye. It is stunning.
It truly is. The patterns are so unique and charming.
Yes, it has a timeless quality to it.
Do you think you will wear it, or is it more for display?
I would love to wear it for a special occasion.
What a great way to honor her memory.
Thank you. I feel connected to her when I wear her things.
I understand completely. Fashion can carry so much emotion.
Exactly. It is much more than just clothing.
Let us explore some more pieces. Who knows what we might find?
Yes. There could be hidden gems waiting for us.
Here is to uncovering the past and embracing its stories.
Lesson 6: Learning through television.
I think we spend too much time watching television sometimes.
That is true, but you can learn a lot from television if you choose the right programs.
I agree. Educational documentaries can be incredibly informative.
Exactly. They cover topics we might not explore otherwise.
Have you seen any good documentaries lately?
Yes. I watched one about the mysteries of the ocean.
That sounds fascinating. The ocean is full of wonders.
It truly is. Did you know that we have explored only a small fraction of it?
That is mind-blowing. It makes you realize how much more there is to learn.
Also, nature documentaries can be so visually stunning.
I love those. They often feature breathtaking landscapes and species.
Yes. They inspire appreciation for the environment.
Do you think television hinders or helps in learning?
It depends on how we use it. Selective viewing can be beneficial.
That makes sense. It is all about balance, right?
Exactly. Too much entertainment can lead to wasted time.
But tuned into the right content, it can be enlightening.
Yes. Learning from visuals can enhance our understanding.
Here is to finding educational gems on the screen.
Cheers to that. Let us make our viewing time worthwhile.
Together, we can turn screen time into learning time.
Lesson 7: Business Partnerships.
As we plan this venture, we need to ensure a fair distribution of costs and profits.
I completely agree. Fairness is essential for a successful partnership.
Have you thought about how we can balance the expenses?
Yes. We should list all anticipated costs before dividing them.
That is a good strategy. Transparency will help us avoid misunderstandings.
Exactly. Clear communication is key in any business relationship.
What about profit sharing? How should we approach that?
I suggest linking profits to our individual contributions.
That sounds reasonable. It aligns efforts with rewards.
It also incentivizes us to work harder for the business's success.
True. If we both feel valued, we are more likely to be committed.
Have you considered how we will measure success?
I believe we should set specific goals and metrics.
That is a great idea. It will give us something to strive for.
Plus, we can adjust our strategies if we are not meeting our targets.
Flexibility is important. We must remain adaptable as we grow.
Yes. Challenges will arise, but we can overcome them together.
With strong communication, we can address issues as they come.
Here is to a successful partnership built on fairness.
Lesson 8: The Art of Photography.
I find it fascinating how some people enjoy taking pictures of the people and places around them.
Absolutely. Photography captures moments that can last a lifetime.
What do you enjoy most about taking pictures?
I love freezing a special moment in time, making it unforgettable.
That is a beautiful sentiment. Do you have a favorite subject?
I particularly enjoy photographing nature and landscapes.
Nature has such a vast array of colors and textures.
Yes. Each season offers new beauty to capture.
Have you ever tried street photography?
I have. It is thrilling to capture the essence of a vibrant city.
I can imagine. There is something special about candid moments.
Exactly. You never know what story a simple photo might tell.
Do you prefer using a camera or your smartphone for pictures?
I prefer my camera for better quality, but my smartphone is convenient.
That is a good balance. You can be spontaneous with your phone.
Yes. Plus, I can quickly share photos on social media.
Social media has changed how we appreciate photography, has it not?
Definitely. It allows more people to experience the world through images.
What is one of your favorite photos you have taken?
It would have to be of a sunset over the ocean. The colors were breathtaking.
That sounds magical. I would love to see it.
I will definitely share it with you.
Here is to capturing moments and the stories behind them.
Lesson 9, Hotel Check-in Process.
I think this hotel looks delightful.
It really does. The atmosphere is so welcoming.
I hope the check-in process is quick.
Yes, especially after a long journey. A quick checkout is always nice.
Exactly. I appreciate efficiency at the front desk.
Will I get a receipt for my stay?
That is a good question. It is important for keeping track of expenses.
I always like to have a record for my travel budget.
Same here. It helps to avoid any surprises later on.
Plus, some places require it for reimbursement.
That is a great point. Do you prefer digital receipts or paper ones?
I prefer digital. It is easier to store and access later.
I agree. Less paper is always better for the environment.
Speaking of which, I hope the hotel practices sustainability.
That is something I look for in accommodations nowadays.
Me too. It adds value to our stay.
I think our turn at the desk is coming up.
Perfect. Let us get our room details sorted.
I cannot wait to settle in and relax a bit.
Yes. Here is to a comfortable stay and good service.
Cheers to that. Let us make the most of our time here.
Lesson 10, Ethics in Business.
I read an alarming article about corporate ethics recently.
Really? What did it say?
For example, a manager at a company might secretly move some of the company's money to his or her own bank account.
That is quite troubling. What kind of consequences can arise from such actions?
Well, it can lead to legal issues and damage the company's reputation.
Exactly. Trust is crucial in any business relationship.
And when trust is broken, it is hard to rebuild.
Have many companies experienced such scandals?
Yes. There have been notable cases that shocked the public.
It is fascinating how these situations can unfold behind closed doors.
Absolutely. Transparency should be a priority in all organizations.
What measures can companies take to prevent this?
Implementing strict financial controls and audits can be effective.
That makes sense. Regular checks can deter unethical behavior.
Also, promoting a strong ethical culture within the company is essential.
Yes. Employees should feel encouraged to report any suspicious activities.
Exactly. Whistleblowers can help protect a company from wrongdoing.
It is important to create a safe environment for such reporting.
Here is to raising awareness about ethics in business.
Cheers to that. Let us hope for more transparency and integrity.
Together, we can advocate for better business practices.
Lesson 11: Nature's Playground.
Look at those birds. They fly from tree to tree so gracefully.
They truly are beautiful creatures. I love watching them.
Me too. It almost feels magical how they soar through the air.
It does. Speaking of magic, shall we go down to the pond?
Yes. I enjoy the tranquility by the water.
And we can toss rocks into the water. That is always fun.
It is. There is something satisfying about watching them skip.
Let us find some perfectly smooth stones then.
Good idea. They make the best skipping rocks.
Lesson 1: Mastering Math Skills.
I am good at addition and subtraction, but I am not good at division.
That is a common struggle. Division can be quite tricky.
I often feel confused when I encounter larger numbers.
Have you tried breaking the problem into smaller parts?
I have not. How does that work?
For instance, you can divide by simplifying the numbers first.
That makes sense. Simplifying can make division less intimidating.
Exactly. You can also use multiplication to check your work.
That is a good idea. It creates a sense of reassurance.
Additionally, practicing with real-life examples can help as well.
Real-life examples? Like sharing pizza or dividing candies?
Precisely. Those scenarios make division more relatable and fun.
I love pizza. Perhaps working with food can enhance my understanding.
That sounds delicious. Making math practical can really help.
I will definitely try that approach. What about other math areas?
Geometry is fascinating. It involves shapes and their properties.
I enjoy visually understanding shapes. That part is more engaging for me.
Yes. Drawing diagrams can clarify many concepts.
I agree. Art and math can go hand in hand.
They certainly can. Let us explore more ways to make math enjoyable.
I look forward to discovering new techniques together.
Lesson 2: Navigating Health Awareness.
It is alarming how people navigate their private lives today.
Indeed. They face a minefield of new strains of viruses.
Absolutely. The threat of diseases is constantly evolving.
And then there is the ascending shadow of AIDS and its implications.
That is a serious concern. Awareness is crucial for everyone.
Yes. Education can help prevent the spread of these infections.
How do you think society has responded to these issues?
There has been progress in awareness, but more education is needed.
True. Many still hold misconceptions about these diseases.
It is vital to dispel myths and provide accurate information.
What role do you think media plays in this?
Media can be a double-edged sword. It raises awareness yet can misinform.
That is a good point. Responsible reporting is essential.
Likewise, open conversations among friends can foster understanding.
Yes. Discussing these topics without stigma is important.
Have you participated in any health workshops lately?
I attended one focused on sexual health and safe practices.
That sounds beneficial. What were the key takeaways?
They emphasized the importance of regular testing and communication.
Those are crucial elements for maintaining health.
People must remember that knowledge is empowering.
Exactly. The more informed we are, the better decisions we can make.
Here is to promoting open dialogue about health education.
Lesson 3: Planning for Success.
I believe we have devised a great strategy for the launch.
I completely agree. It seems well thought out.
What is the timeline for the launch?
We are aiming for a launch in the third quarter of this year.
That sounds feasible. Do we have all the necessary steps outlined?
Yes, we need to finalize the marketing plan and production timeline.
What about testing? Have we included that in our schedule?
Absolutely. Testing is critical to ensure everything runs smoothly.
When do you suggest we start the testing phase?
I think we should initiate it 6 weeks before the launch date.
That gives us enough time to make any adjustments.
Exactly. Flexibility will be key as we approach launch day.
How will we measure the effectiveness of our launch strategy?
We can track social media engagement and sales metrics post-launch.
Those are great indicators. We should also consider customer feedback.
Yes, listening to our customers will help us improve future products.
I can already envision the excitement surrounding the launch.
Me too. It is always rewarding to see hard work pay off.
Let us keep our communication clear as we move forward.
Absolutely. Team collaboration will be essential for success.
Here is to a successful launch and the journey ahead.
Lesson 4: Exploring budget travel.
I found a lovely hotel for our getaway.
Absolutely. Is it a budget-friendly option?
Yes, it is very affordable, which is great for us.
Good. I hope it has a nice view.
According to the website, many rooms overlook the city.
That sounds wonderful. A nice view makes all the difference.
I agree. Imagine waking up to a beautiful sunrise.
That would be fantastic. It sets a positive tone for the day.
Plus, we can enjoy breakfast while admiring the scenery.
That sounds perfect. Breakfast with a view is a win-win.
What are some other amenities the hotel offers?
I believe there is a rooftop terrace and a small pool.
Lovely. That will give us a place to relax after exploring.
Lesson 15: Nutrition Matters.
I believe a balanced meal with fruits, veggies, and protein is key.
Absolutely. It provides the nutrients our bodies need.
What is your favorite way to incorporate vegetables into meals?
I enjoy making colorful salads with a variety of greens.
That sounds delicious. I love adding nuts for some crunch.
Great idea. They also provide healthy fats.
Have you tried mixing fruits into salads?
Yes. It adds a refreshing twist. Apples and berries work wonderfully together.
I enjoy the sweetness that fruits bring. It balances the flavors perfectly.
Speaking of balance, what is your go-to protein source?
I usually opt for grilled chicken or fish. They are so versatile.
Those are excellent choices. I often lean towards legumes for protein.
Beans and lentils are both nutritious and filling.
Exactly. They also add fiber, which is important for digestion.
It seems like we both value healthy eating.
Yes. It makes such a difference in our energy levels.
I noticed that when I eat well, I feel more productive throughout the day.
Absolutely. Nourishing our bodies fuels our minds too.
Here is to many more balanced meals and healthy choices.
This vintage dress catches my eye. It is stunning.
It truly is. The patterns are so unique and charming.
Yes, it has a timeless quality to it.
Do you think you will wear it, or is it more for display?
I would love to wear it for a special occasion.
What a great way to honor her memory.
Thank you. I feel connected to her when I wear her things.
I understand completely. Fashion can carry so much emotion.
Exactly. It is much more than just clothing.
Let us explore some more pieces. Who knows what we might find?
Yes. There could be hidden gems waiting for us.
Here is to uncovering the past and embracing its stories.
Lesson 6: Learning through television.
I think we spend too much time watching television sometimes.
That is true, but you can learn a lot from television if you choose the right programs.
I agree. Educational documentaries can be incredibly informative.
Exactly. They cover topics we might not explore otherwise.
Have you seen any good documentaries lately?
Yes. I watched one about the mysteries of the ocean.
That sounds fascinating. The ocean is full of wonders.
It truly is. Did you know that we have explored only a small fraction of it?
That is mind blowing. It makes you realize how much more there is to learn.
Also, nature documentaries can be so visually stunning.
I love those. They often feature breathtaking landscapes and species.
Yes. They inspire appreciation for the environment.
Do you think television hinders or helps in learning?
It depends on how we use it. Selective viewing can be beneficial.
That makes sense. It is all about balance, right?
Exactly. Too much entertainment can lead to wasted time.
But tuned into the right content, it can be enlightening.
Yes. Learning from visuals can enhance our understanding.
Here is to finding educational gems on the screen.
Cheers to that. Let us make our viewing time worthwhile.
Together, we can turn screen time into learning time.
Lesson 7: Business Partnerships.
As we plan this venture, we need to ensure a fair distribution of costs and profits.
I completely agree. Fairness is essential for a successful partnership.
Have you thought about how we can balance the expenses?
Yes. We should list all anticipated costs before dividing them.
That is a good strategy. Transparency will help us avoid misunderstandings.
Exactly. Clear communication is key in any business relationship.
What about profit sharing? How should we approach that?
I suggest linking profits to our individual contributions.
That sounds reasonable. It aligns efforts with rewards.